Hello and welcome back. Now let's look at this Bible story in Matthew 25. The 10 virgins, 5 wise and 5 foolish. Now, if you don't know the story, they're all invited to a wedding and they're waiting for the bridegroom. You know, the bridegroom was probably delayed because, somebody's taking pictures and the photographer's got you this way and that, and you're delayed. So the 5 wise, they have extra oil, and they've got their lamps trimmed on low because they don't know how long it's going to be. And they're just sitting there patiently waiting, perhaps tapping a foot lightly, and just waiting patiently and excited because they're going to get to go to the wedding. Yay! Now the 5 foolish, they have their lamps on full blast, and they're pacing. Looking out the window, pacing, looking out the window. Where is the bridegroom? What is taking so long? I'm hungry. Can we just get a move on it? And that's what they're doing. That's the story. So the bridegroom knocked on the door and said, "I'm here, let's go." And the 5 foolish ran out of oil, completely exhausted their resources, and had to stay behind. So they didn't get to go to the party. And the 5 wise, they went along and had a grand old time. And there concludes the story. Now, how does that relate to you and me? Because clearly, you can be one of each. I know Neville describes it as the oil is the joy, right? Which is true. That's his interpretation. I'm going to tell you mine. Which one do you want to be? Do you want to be the one who is secure in your confidence to know that what you asked for, you've received? Why do you receive it? Because you believe that it is yours. That's what prayer is, a claiming of your desire. That's what that is. That's the joy of that. That's the oil in your lamp. And so that means you can rest easy and sit there and lightly tap your foot and wait for your desire to manifest itself. Why is it going to manifest? Well, you already know. What you want is already yours because it already exists. But now, here's the 5 foolish, the nature of the thing. The 5 foolish, you have a desire. And instead of knowing what the Bible says, that what you ask for in prayer, if you believe, you will receive it. What's the point of asking for something if you say, "I'm not going to get it"? Then why ask? Just hush. So you ask for something, and you've got all of this energy, this thing that's supposed to be joy, the oil in your lamp, in eager anticipation. That's what you're supposed to be doing, But instead, we're pacing. We're looking out the window, looking at the watch, back and forth. "I'm hungry. What's taking so long? Hurry up." And then all of a sudden, you are depleted. You've got no more joy left because you've wasted all that joy with worry and freaking out and impatience. You must trust that when you say, "This is mine," well, then it is. Because the Bible says, nobody can take from me. Nobody can take my life unless I lay it down. So your desire is yours to accept or yours to refuse. But no amount of complaining and pacing back and forth and wondering where it is going to bring it any faster. What that will do is deplete you of your joy, of your manifestation. So that when it shows up, you are so exhausted, you can't even partake in it. That's what happened. The bridegroom showed up and said, "All right, let's go." And they had no more joy or oil in their lamp to partake in the festivities. So what do you want to be today? Do you want to be the wise or do you want to be the foolish? And let me say this. We have all been foolish. Believe me, I know. I'm living just like you, so I get it. We've all been foolish. But the key here is recognize when you're being foolish and correct yourself to be wise. Correct yourself by saying, whenever you start to worry, "Oh, where is it? It's taking too long." Remember, Remember, when you're at a wedding, right? The photographer wants to capture the beauty of the moment. Capture the beauty of the moment. Feel the beauty of that moment of your manifestation. Take pleasure in it. That is how you use the oil in your lamp. Be the 5 whys. And trust that everything already exists. And because you say, well, this is mine, then it is. Trust that. So that when your manifestation shows up, you are fresh and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and ready to go partake in the festivities. That concludes today's story. Be like the 5 wise virgins with lots of oil in your lamp. Joy for your soul.